So this video is kind of has a lot to do with the last video that I just did. I just want to explain it in a different way. So when I set up Hootsuite, I have 50 social profiles I get to choose. I choose about the max on Facebook that I can, that pre-populate on there, and then I choose the rest to be Google+. The reason for that is, from my research, those are the ones that seem to have the domain authority that rank in the top 10 constantly and consistently. And the Twitter I don't add on there because I already have the Twitter connected through Facebook, where I go to facebook.com/Twitter, so that's already connected. I don't need to include it in my 50 profile there. The reason I initially started doing that a few years ago, and the reason I just started back doing it again, is I really wanted, every time I came up with a new blog post or a new YouTube video, I wanted 50 high authority Web 2.0 backlinks to those to help them with the ranking over time. That would create a compound effect. But what I'm finding out is that's actually the secondary reason for doing it now. What I actually like to do is I actually like to rank keyword titles of authority domains, which, if they still use PageRank or not, maybe not, let's just call it authority domain. So, for example, when your blog becomes more powerful and more of an authority domain, Facebook, Google+, YouTube, those are all authority domains. They're already very powerful. What that means is when you put the long tail SEO keyword title in there, they rank pretty easily, pretty consistently. So what I do is I take the content and I attach it to the keyword titles. So, for example, if I take content and I put it on Google+ or I put it on Facebook, it is such a powerful domain with so much authority that the long tail keywords rank really well, and especially well if it's like a headline inside of the post for that Facebook page. So if I have a Facebook page which is about compound effect or law of attraction or whatever, and on my specific post, the top of it talks about sales funnel and SEO. If you do a search for like sales funnel SEO Ranoir, you will notice that post shows up in the ranking, because I have the keyword titles being used in the original title. I have it being used on that page. The page has a lot of authority, and it just piggybacks off the authority of the Facebook page. It piggybacks off of YouTube. My keyword titles, long tail SEO, rank very well on the first page of Google. I mean, I've had the top 6 rankings easily for great words, just because it's done on YouTube and the title is on YouTube. And that's how important it is to have the authority domains. So if I took those same titles and put them onto a blog that hasn't been around very long, then it's not going to get those same kind of rankings. So it does help that my blog has had many posts over the years, and it also does help that I think the domain's about 12 years old now. So I do have another one from late December of 1999, which redirects to it. And so that helps me as well. That is almost a 16-year-old domain, which is pretty rare. I don't think a lot of people have those nowadays. So I've held on to that one. I got rid of a couple over the years that I've had for 10 years, but I've also held on to a few of them for a very long time. So I'm pretty selective nowadays. I only hold on to about 4 or 5. I used to have about 35 or 40 at one point, but I just couldn't divide my time among all of those. So I just focus my energy, because the other thing too is when you have backlinks and keywords and keyword titles, you really want to focus your energy and your links and your keyword titles to stay on topic. You don't want to spread yourself too thin. You don't want to try to rank. You do want to rank for 500 different keywords, but you want them to, or 1,000 or 2,000 keywords, but you want them to all be long tail, and they all should stem from the basic theme of what your theme is. So like the framework is like compound effect, and then everything under that is like time leverage and 80-20. People like the EMET and 4-hour work week and slight edge and some of that kind of stuff. But it all ties together in a theme. So it's okay if you rank for a lot of those different things. Just don't spread yourself too thin. So that's what I have for you guys right now, and I got some more videos coming up soon.